16 female athletes filed a federal lawsuit against the NCAA for allowing transgender women to compete in college sports and use women's locker rooms at events. Legal action spurred by the success of swimmer Lia Thomas, who became the first openly transgender person to win a NCAA Division I national championship 2 years ago. The lawsuit largely focuses on the case of Thomas, whom the suit describes as a biologically male student-athlete, who competed on the UPenn women's swim team during NCAA competitions in the 2021-22 season. Thomas competed in 3 swimming event finals at the 2022 NCAA Women's Swimming and Diving Championships held at Georgia Tech University, finishing 1st, 5th and 8th. In the 500-yard freestyle swimming event, Thomas's qualification for the final round knocked plaintiff Reka Gyorgy, a Hungarian Olympian, out of contention for the title. Thomas won the race by more than a second and a half, putting several Olympic medalists in 2nd, 3rd and 4th places. Since the competition, the Thomas case has become the centerpiece in a national discussion about transgender participation in sports, with opponents arguing transgender athletes have an unfair biological advantage while others argue restrictions are exclusionary and not always necessary. Policies vary from state to state and across governing bodies. Half of the country has local laws or regulations that bar transgender students from participating in school sports that don't align with their assigned at birth gender, including Texas, Florida, North Carolina and Utah, according to the Movement Advancement Project. The International Olympic Committee has dropped requirements that forced athletes to undergo genital surgery or hormone level modifications to compete, but some individual sports restrict transgender athletes at the professional level. Thomas spoke to Good Morning America about the controversy after winning her championship medal, saying, "Trans women are not a threat to women's sports." She said she lost muscle mass and became a lot slower in the water after starting her transition from male to female in 2019, and said that athletic performance is not something that ever factors into our decision to transition. The NCAA says its transgender student-athlete policy preserves opportunity for transgender student athletes while balancing fairness, inclusion and safety for all who compete. In an interview with the Associated Press last spring, NCAA Chief Charlie Baker, former Republican governor of Massachusetts, said it was the responsibility of the NCAA to make sure student athletes feel like they're properly supported. The NCAA Board of Governors in January of 2022 implemented a transgender participation policy that required student athletes to have undergone 1 year of testosterone suppression treatment to be able to compete in the 2022 Winter and Spring Championships.